Hey, it's Jason from Pro Guitar Studio. Welcome back. Today I have a really fun lesson for you, and the sound of the scale that we're going to look at I think is incredible. Now, there's a lot of places where you can use it, but also a lot of times where you don't want to use this scale, so pick and choose where this works the best for you. But I think the sound of this sort of speaks for itself. Now, the scale we're going to look at today goes by a few different names. One would be the Phrygian Dominant Scale, otherwise known as the Phrygian Natural Third Scale, and also known as the Spanish Gypsy Scale. So depending on which resource you're looking at, you could see a few different names, but regardless of what the name is, here's the sound. Now this scale is a mode or derivative of the harmonic minor. So if we took, for example, the D harmonic minor, and we started on the fifth note, so D being our first note, the fifth note of that scale being A, if we play the same set of notes, we're going to hear this. All right, so in the scale here, just to start off with the scale notes, we have A, B flat, C sharp, D. Now it's sort of funny that we have flats and sharps in the same scale, but that's just the best way to spell it for now. So A, B flat, C sharp, D, E, F, G. So if we want one instance of each letter name, that's the way we're going to do it. All right, so A, B flat, C sharp, D, E, F, G. Now going through fret notes, or fret numbers, which if this makes more sense to you, go for it. We're going to have 5, 6 on the low E string, 4, 5 on the A string, 7, 8 on the A string, 5, 7 on the D string, 8, 6, 7 on the G string, 5, 6 on the B string, 8, and then 5 on the first string. We'll stop there. So 5, 6, 4, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8, 6, 7, 5, 6, 8, 5. There's a few ways you could play it. So you could play it in a three note per string method. You could do it in a few different ways. You could also do it octave by octave as you go through this. But this is just sort of the standard imposition traditional shape. So if you're playing an A major chord, it sort of all fits under there. All right, so whatever way you want to learn it, if you want to take these notes and move them around, go for it. I'm not advocating one version or another. But for this today, the melody that I wrote was sort of in that position, okay? So I'm going to go through this phrase that I wrote using this scale, and we're going to go through the full melody in this position, but then I'm also going to throw it in a higher position for you just to give some variety, right? Now, in between, I did a little bit of an improvisation, so that's just using the scale. But starting off here, I start off with the A note, 5th fret string number 6, and then I'm going to play 4, 5, 6, 7 on the A string. And then I'm going to play 5, 7 on the D string, back to 5, to 7 on the A string. All right, now I have this full run. I'm going to go 7, 8 on the D string, 6, 7 on the G string, 5 on the B string, and then come back down. So 7, 6 on the G string, 8, 7 on the D string. And then I jump back to the octave, the A note, fret number 5 on the low E string. So that run. So starting off. I'm going to repeat the same phrase, except the first note we already just played, right? So 4, 5, 6, 7 on the A string. And this time, instead of playing 5, 7, 5 to 7 on the A string, we're going to go to 7 on the D string. So we have this. Okay? And then this time, we're going to go 7, 8 on the D string, 6, 7 on the G string, and then we're going to go on string number 2, 8, 6, 5, and then 7, 6 on the G string. And instead of going back to the octave, the root note there, we're just going to go, let that ring out. You can add some vibrato, whatever feels good for you. So that second time around. All right, then let's that ring out, and we're gonna go back to the. So first phrase again. Second phrase. All right, and then I jump into the solo. So I'm using the scale just to make some fun phrases and work my way up the fretboard. I'm going to go up to fret number 12. Now, in between there, I don't have that improvisation memorized, so you can just sort of pick and choose what you want to play there. But I'm going to go to fret number 12 on the A string, okay? And these are the exact same notes, but just an octave higher. So we're going to go the A string, 12th fret. And then we're going to go 11, 12, 14, 15 on the D string. And then on string number 3, the G string, 12, 14, 12 to 14 on the D string. Okay? Now we're going to go down string number 3, we're going to go 14, 15, string number 2, 14, 15, string number 1, 12, and then back down. So 15, 14 on the B string, 15, 14 on the G, and then to the octave, which is 12th fret, string number 5. So. Then we're going to go, again, repeat this, 12, 11, 12, 14, 15, and then on string number 3, 12, 14, 12, 14. Then we're going to play 14, 15 on string 3, 14, 15 on string number 2, and then string number 1, 15, 13, 12, string number 2, 15, 14. We'll let that one ring out. So the whole thing is played twice, right? So. And again, there you can play with the scale. Make up your own phrases in between. So there's a lot of fun you can have with this scale. Again, the Phrygian Dominant or Phrygian Natural Third Scale, also known as the Spanish Gypsy Scale. Play with this, see if you can make up some phrases. The classic Offspring song, Come Out and Play, uses this as well. A ton of songs that you probably recognize will use sounds from this scale. So typically in a piece of music, it won't all be the Phrygian Natural Third or Phrygian Dominant Scale. It's going to be just portions of it. But here we're focusing on it just to give you the sound. So number one, feeling what hearing what it sounds like. And number 2, getting your fingers used to the scale, okay? So have fun with this. If you have questions about this, let me know. I post videos like this each week to YouTube. So if you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you soon.